What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please put a number 1 in the chat. Please put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, fam. Okay. I see some ones. Let me get a few more. Ones. Let me know if y'all can hear me, family. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the clouds. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Let me get a few more ones. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into the show. Before we get into the shizzo. Okay. Awesome. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. Of course, we're back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and share today's show. Share today's show. Let's see who's in the building before we get into today's show, man. Let's see who's here. Let's give some shout outs while you guys hit that like button, while you guys hit that share button. What's up, baby girl Wendy? Salute. Shout out to my man Space Kitchen Podcast. Salute, bro. Appreciate the support. Shout out to Miss Angie, as always, coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to Miss Angie B. What's good, Miss Angie? What's up, Quita? What's going on? Shout out to you. Shout out to the OG Mace in the building. Salute. I made you a mod, Camille. So now you have moderating status in the chat. So shout out to you. Shout out to Free Thinker. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Sutton on the check-in. Salute, my brother. What's good, Gino? What's good? Most benevolent king. Salute. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. What's good, Boot Camp? What's good? Shout out to my man Mike C. What's good, Mike C? Shout out to my man Dion on the check-in. Salute, bro. Salute. What's good, Sock Passe? What's good? What's up, ES? Shout out to ES on the check-in. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all see today's show. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Y'all see today's show, man. We're going to get into a great topic. That I came up with. As y'all know, I do my Walk and Talk series or the Monday Wellness series. Make sure you guys go and click that playlist and check out all the episodes that I got going over there. So today's show was something that came to me when I was walking. And we have to talk about this because what's good, Josiah? Because as men, we've been talking about health a lot. Mental health, physical health, just health in general as black men, improving their health. And one part, or the main part of health that a lot of people speak about, is your diet. Your diet. What are you eating? Right? What are you eating? So today's show is she soul food or is she fast food? And we're gonna dive deeper into the concept of this. What's up, Alexis? Good to see you. Shout out to my man MR. What's good, MR? Right? Because it's not just about what you're eating or just the physicality of the woman. We're gonna dive into this. What's up, Shaw Newsom? Good to see you, sweetheart. Right? Because a lot of us guys, man, we continuously deal with shit that's not good for us. We continuously take in things excessively that is not good for us. And as men, we have to start working on this stuff. This is what it's called. This is what they talk about when we speak about self-improvement. I need y'all to understand this. This is why I'm saying we're going to dive deeper into the topic, because I know y'all look at the thumbnail and y'all think, oh, this is just about, food and women. No, no, it's deeper than that. You see, it's about what is the type of women that you're used to ingesting as well. The women that you take on in your life. What type of diet is that? Are you the relationship kind of guy? Are you about soul food? Things that's going to nurture you, the food that is going to nurture you, the food that is good for you. Is that the type of woman you looking for? Is that the type of woman you after? Or is that what you saying, but you really looking for some fast food? You really just looking for some Chick-fil-A? Don't let that go over your head. You just looking for some Chick-fil-A. You really just looking for some Chick-fil-A. But you on here talking about how women can't pair bond. You niggas on here be talking about, oh, you women can't pair bond, but you a Chick-fil-A ass nigga. When it comes to women, you a Chick-fil-A. That's all you looking for is a Chick-fil-A. But you worrying about how she's supposed to pair bond. Oh, these women can't connect to men no more. Yeah, nigga, because they've been made into Chick-fil-A's by niggas like you. Oh, fast food ass nigga. All these qualities that you men complain about, when it comes to these women, these are fast food women. These are Chick-fil-A's. She can't pair bond. She don't listen. She always arguing. She's always combative. These are Chick-fil-A's. These are Chick-fil-A's. She got 7, 8, 9 baby fathers. Chick-fil-A's. Now, my question is, what made you think you was gonna go to Chick-fil-A and get you some soul food? Shout out to Fear Soul. Y'all hit the like button. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody. Huh? What made you think you was gonna go to Chick-fil-A and get you some collard greens? Sockbot said, "What's good?" He said, hold up. Chick-fil-A not regular fast food plus customer service be A1. Say Burger King." Just say it again to yourself, Sockbot, saying you will understand why I keep saying Chick-fil-A. You understand? Mike C says, when dudes say they looking for something serious, it means some Jaguar right neck. Alexis says, maybe because they started serving mac and cheese. Maybe. That shit nasty, though. I knew you would get it. I knew you would get it. But what made you think that? What makes guys think that you're going to get something from a Chick-fil-A? What do you expect? This is why I'm asking y'all. This is why I'm asking the question. Is she soul food or is she fast food? But guess how that is determined? That is determined based on your vetting process. You know something you niggas don't like to hear? Something that y'all think is null and void because for some reason y'all think women today supersede a man's vetting process, which shows how weak y'all vetting process is. So this is how this question is answered. Is she soul food or is she fast food? That is due to a man's vetting process, how you're vetting her. Who is she? Where she comes from, her family, her friends, her background. See, all of these things matter. How she deals with money, how she interacts with her family, how she interacts with her friends. Does she have any children? How she treats her children. All of these things matter. How she treats herself, how she upkeeps herself. Does she go get her hair done? Do she keep herself up? See, this is how this is determined. This is not determined on the woman when she presents herself, fellas. Because a Chick-fil-A always want to be treated like she's gourmet. Let me repeat that. A Chick-fil-A always want to be treated like she's gourmet. You see? But if you don't know that she's a gourmet TV dinner, you're going to treat her like she belongs at 131 Main. Y'all probably never heard of that. Right? You're going to treat her like she belongs at a Brazilian steakhouse when she's really a gourmet TV dinner. She's just she's a Chick-fil-A. See, this is why it always goes back to us. Because what? Men are the gatekeepers of relationships. You see, there is no marriage without us. There is no relationship without us. We denote that. We let them know that, yeah, we're together now. You see, this is why you always hear women say, oh, I thought, even though he never told her. This is why you always say, oh, I believed, and he made me believe, because he never told you. He never told y'all that y'all was in a relationship. You believed that. And you believed that because how he was treating you. And this is what I'm telling y'all, fellas. Stop treating Chick-fil-A's like they gourmet. Because if you already established she's a Chick-fil-A, and if that's what you're looking for, you have to treat her accordingly. You can't treat her like soul food. You can't treat her like shit that's good for you, like fruit and vegetables. You can't treat her like that. Because then when you end up on the shitty end of the stick, you want to blame her. No, she was who she was. See, you got fellas, you have to learn to accept these women for who they are when you meet them. They are who they are. You can't change them by the way you treat them. None of that shit. They are who they are. If they're a Chick-fil-A, they're a Chick-fil-A. Now, if you got, tricked, then hey, that's something you got to deal with. That's not on her. Because you have to establish whether she's soul food or fast food. And at this point in your life, or whatever point in your life, you have to decide what type of food you want to take in. You have to decide what type of food you're going to take in. What's good, Daryl Richardson? What's up, Kari? You see, you have to decide what type of food at this time in your life is best for you. What type of food is best for you? What type of food right now in your life is the best for you? Fast food or soul food? You see? Fruits and vegetables, fresh shit, or Chick-fil-A, Burger King. The chicken spot. If you from anywhere up northeast, you understand we got chicken joints. Chicken, we call them chicken spots. At this point in your life. And you have to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. At this point in your life, what's good for you? Not saying you every once in a while, you're gonna probably want some Chick-fil-A. Probably gonna want some Chick-fil-A. But you understand the repercussions of this. You understand when you OD on Chick-fil-A, what that does to your health. When you OD on McDonald's, Burger King, and all of that shit, church's chicken. You understand what that do for your health. This is what happens when you deal with bum broads your whole life. Low-level women. And this is why I use the Chick-fil-A terminology, because at the end of the day, Chick-fil-A is still fast food. You got good fast food. It's still fast food. So at the end of the day, there's still things in it that's not good for your health, regardless. No matter if it's on a brioche bun and it got less calories and they cook this in a different oil, it's still fast food. That shit's still sitting up under that light, up under radiation, and that, okay, it's still fast food. Still fast food. Okay? So you got to make that decision as a man what it is you want to take in. Don't forget In-N-Out Burger. Come on. It's not up to her to say, well, I'm not gonna be McDonald's no more because this nigga right here don't want McDonald's. But the last 10 other niggas liked her because she was McDonald's. You gotta understand this, fellas. The last 10 niggas didn't mind her being McDonald's. The last 10 niggas didn't mind her being, you know, your regular old hood supermarkets. Now you want her to be Pathmark. You want her to be Trader Joe's because she fucking with you. No, it don't work like that. Go find you a Trader Joe's. Go find you some soul food. You can't make Food Lion into Publix. Just go to Publix, nigga. Okay? Just go to Sprouts. Just go there. Just go there. You can't listen. This is the problem with a lot of you dudes. Y'all, we be attacking shit from a very immature perspective. We do. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, but we do. We want hard shit to be easy. We want the things that's good for us in life to come to us easy. It don't work like that, man. The reason why all this bad shit is readily available for you is because this is the realm that we're playing in. This is what it is. So you have to understand as men that you have to carve out what it is you say you want. This life. Come on, man. It's a life that you have to build. It's not some shit that's just going to come together like magnets. Especially if you're looking for something of substance. If you're trying to live a life of substance, if you're trying to have people around you of substance, it's not going to be easy. We want this shit to just come together. No, it has to be built. It has to be built. And you have to be willing and diligent and patient enough to see it happen. Because if you don't have the patience, if you don't have the diligence and the discipline, then guess what, nigga? You just looking for fast food. You're just looking for fast food. You see, you're looking for fast food. You're looking for instant gratification, which is another form of fast food. That's why niggas like fast women, fast money, fast cars, fast women, fast food, and guess what? A fast life, which equals what? A fast track to death, which is what the devil wants anyway. See? That's what he wants anyway. Fast everything, nigga. So you could go ahead and run through your life and get your life over with, nigga. We can hurry up and get you the fuck up out of here. Because you don't want anything of substance. Because anything of substance, anything that's good for you, you know, it takes time. You know, like when you growing something in a garden, like a fruit or a vegetable, it takes time. See, it takes nurturing. See, this is what we got to understand as black men. We just, let's just get the bag and that's it. Fast food. You know how many niggas I done saw run through bags? I'm talking about bags too. I'm not talking about no little money. I'm talking about bags. Real, you know. Because they have this fast food mentality. Because we live in a what? A microwave society. So it tells men everything needs to be done expeditiously. You have to get money and get rich by this age. You got to have children by this age. You should be retired by this age. This is how they can calculate your death, nigga. Do you know that? This is how they can calculate your death. Because you're following their blueprint. This fast track to life that they got niggas on. Well, you know, by this age, you supposed to be done this. And by this age, you supposed to be done that and this and that by this age. So by this age, you really should have been done accomplished this. This adds stress to men, depression. See, because this is what the competition is. When they really got you running on a hamster wheel, chasing your motherfucking self. You ain't competing against no motherfucking body. That's fake. Black men, wake up. Who you competing against? A computer? You competing against the algorithm? There's no competition. They got you believing that stupid shit. And that's why we killing ourselves, because we think there is somebody we actually competing with and you're in my way to get to my true competitor. No. No, silly. No. It's a whole game that they got you a part of. Well, you know, if you don't know how, if you haven't got this by time you 25, then you really a loser. And as black men, we grow up hearing this shit. This is why we jump in the street and start getting that fast money. Because by a certain age, we already know we got to have a certain amount of money. And if we don't have that money, we lame, we're this, we're that. Once we jump in the fast money lane, this is how we end up and we get introduced to these fast women. And we get addicted to fast food because we on the strip all night. We can't go in the house. A lot of us even take shits in the corner store. Let's talk about it. If you really was outside, if you really was on the block, and you from the Northeast region, we couldn't go in a house like that. You go in the house, somebody might take your cells. It's too many niggas on the block with work. You got to take a shit, you better go in the corner store and ask Ock to take a shit in the store. And get out that motherfucker as fast as you could. Because you might miss 2-3 sales and you don't know how much those sales might be. So you jump into that world of fast money. You get introduced to the fast women, and then you get addicted to the fast food. See, it all goes hand in hand. Then this shit becomes your lifestyle. It's called the fast life. This the fast life that niggas become addicted to. What's up, baby girl Wendy? We become addicted to it. Jay-Z talked about it, and he talked about it. We become addicted, sort of like the fiends we're accustomed to serving. That fast money. Start eating that fast food. Because you could stand there and eat it and still make money. Just like the restaurant, just like the fast food restaurant. Same shit. Seth's son, salute. Mr. Sutton says, I'm gonna keep it 100. Niggas say they want organic, but we all know they just yeah, for the most part. For the most part. You see? So this is how this fast food or this fast life, it's how we introduced to it. And as men, when we leave the fast life, or we got to pay consequences for dealing with the fast life, right? We begin to what? We begin to soul search. Y'all follow me? We begin to soul search. See? We begin to what? Look for meaning in life. What does all this shit mean? What do I mean to all of this? Why has all of this happened to me? We begin to soul search. So we begin to what? Ingest soul food. A lot of brothers get locked up. They start reading. They start reading. They find God. They start reading. They diet change. They stop hanging around certain people. They start doing things that's good for the soul, for the internal. That's good for them spiritually. That's good for them, for their health. That's good for their family. They start making choices based on those things. Am I in alignment with my higher power when I make this choice? Will this choice affect my health? Will this choice affect my family? Will this choice affect how I appear to other people who look up to me? Me being in a leadership position. Will this choice affect where I live? The internal, the soul search, the soul food. I can't have you niggas around me no more. because it's detrimental to my health. My sanity. Then when I'm around y'all don't even like to drink water. I'm around a bunch of soda drinking, liquor drinking niggas. I can't, y'all don't even drink juice. Y'all don't even drink water. So it's not good for my physical health either. This is why I can't be around y'all. The type of woman that I deal with, I can't bring her around y'all. And it's nothing personal. It's not that I have anything against that, but it's about me being better as a man. And why would I want to be around people who don't want to be better? Who just refuse to? It's not about not being around people who not working on themselves. That's the problem. You're not working on yourself. You're fast food, man. You're not good for me. This is male or female. A woman that keeps you stagnant she's fast food. She's weighing you down. Whether it's physically or mentally. Because a woman could weigh you down mentally. With her being impoverished. Spiritually and emotionally impoverished. She can tie you down. That's fast food. That's fast food. And as men, we have to make a decision on what it is we want. What it is you want. Don't cry about Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner is fast food. That's all they are. Look at their lifestyle. It denotes that. Fast food. Quantity denotes fast food. Quality denotes soul food. Understand this. This is why it's always quality over quantity. It's not how many burgers you can make, it's what type of burgers are they? What's in them? Because we know to mass produce something, you have to cheapen it. You have to dilute it. You see? So fellas, when you are constantly dealing with these fast women, these Chick-fil-A's, this is why now you may not be marriage material, nigga. While you run around worrying about her now, you may not be marriage material because you've been running around with all these Chick-fil-A's. Now you done got you a decent woman, you can't relate to her. Y'all run around talking, oh, these women can't pair bond. What about y'all niggas who can't relate to these women because you've been running around your whole life Chick-fil-Aing? That's all you've been doing your whole life. So now you can't relate. Now you can't see who she is. Hmm? So you got to be honest with yourself, man. You got to be honest with yourself, fellas. You have to. Self work never stops either. That's right. It doesn't. It doesn't. Self work never stops for men or women. But the problem is the men be so worried so much about who these women are and what these women are gonna be. Man, we not even worried about ourselves, man. We not even worried about ourselves. And this is how we continue to get tricked. This is how this is happening. Because dudes are just not being real with themselves. And just understand that getting a woman of substance is gonna take time, man. It's going to take you going through relationships. A lot of you guys, y'all think that, oh, because I quote unquote got my shit together, that you supposed to find a woman that's ready for you. That's not life, bro. Just like it took you years to get your shit together, it take a woman years to become a good woman. She not a good woman because she said so. It take years of that shit. And she has to discover she's a good woman. She can't just say it out her mouth. And guess how she's gonna discover that? By dealing with different niggas. That's how you discovered the type of man you were, right? How you think she gonna discover she a good woman? Hmm? I'm not saying she's supposed to discover that by hoeing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying going through shit. Yeah, she's gonna be hurt. She's going to get hurt. She's going to experience heartbreak, all of these things. Because she got to understand how she doesn't want to be treated. And see, this is what denotes a good woman. When she's experienced heartbreak and still know how to be a good woman for a good man. See, just because you meet a fucked up nigga, that shouldn't change you as a woman for the man you always want. See, because if a fucked up nigga turn you to a fucked up woman, you never was a good woman. Don't let that go over your head. How good were you of a woman if you let a fucked up nigga turn you into him? How good were you? So now, because you done dealt with that piece of shit, now you gonna be a piece of shit for the man that you actually want. You know, the man that you actually wanted to marry, you now go be a piece of shit for him because of a piece of shit. So were you really a good woman? And the same shit go for men. Bad experiences shouldn't make you a fucked up nigga now. You shouldn't now say, "Oh well, man, fuck all these women, and I'm not that nigga no more. I don't want to be married. I ain't marriage material." No, maybe because that's never what you were. Maybe you were just saying that, to real women in. Women do it too. Oh, I'm a good woman. Oh, I never do that to you. And then make an excuse on why she did the same shit to you and blame you for it. But she told you that it wasn't your fault why the last chick did what she did to you. But she gonna make an excuse on why she did it to you. See, because that's what people do. See, experience and how you handle yourself after that denotes what type of person you are. Not just by what you say, not just because you did everything for a bum ass nigga, so that made you a good woman. No. Who said you was a good woman because you did everything for a bum? But then you go get with a nigga who not a bum and you treat him worse than you treated the bum. So how are you a good woman? And you niggas do the same shit. You go and treat the girl who hasn't been tampered with, who don't got a bunch of bodies. You go treat her like the old battle act from the fucking alleyway. That's what you do. And then you say, oh man, these women the same. Nigga, you treated that good girl like shit. Would you expected her to stay around? You treated the thought and the good girl the same way. So how you a good nigga? How you a good man? Huh, nigga? Huh? I'm listening. You dogged them both out. So how you a good man? You treated the bum nigga, right, better than you treated the good nigga. So how you a good woman? You're just talking. Soul food or fast food? See, if you treat a bum nigga, right, or old Happy Meal ass nigga, if you treat him like he fucking Roof Chris or something, right? How you a good woman? You think you a good woman because you took a bum and put him in the shower and got him a haircut and put a suit on him and fed him? Then he turn around and pissed on you like bums do? Huh? But the nigga you didn't need to do that for, you treated him the way you should have treated the bum nigga. See, you should have gave him that level of respect and honor. So how does that make you a good woman? When you treat bums like kings. Huh? How does that make you a good man? Huh? When you treat Chick-fil-A's like they gourmet. I think I'm in love. No, she just give good head. That's all. Scott Swipe, salute. She just give good head. Did you meet her family yet? Oh, nah, she don't want you to meet her family. Mm-hmm. Yep. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. You got to pay attention, fellas. Remember the vetting process and how you vet a woman and what you look at. She trying to keep you away from meeting her family and y'all supposed to be in a relationship. That's a Chick-fil-A. She hiding something. She don't want you to see her family because she's a representation of them. She don't want you to see, oh, this is where she get that shit from. She don't want you to see that. Chick-fil-A. You can already just write that off. Chick-fil-A. There's no soul food there. Because remember in the movie Soul Food is connected to what? Family. Soul food is connected to family. Now I know some of y'all say, oh man, soul food not really good for you, DS1. You need to slow down on the soul food. Yeah, I have. But you got to understand why they call it soul food. And why you got 80, 90, 100-year-old motherfuckers in the South that still eat soul food and they still alive. And they done outlive most of you goddamn vegans. You got a great grandmama that's 95 that live in Arkansas who eat hog maws. She done outlived all her sisters and your mama and her mama. Because there's soul connected to that. Family, energy, positive energy. Let me tell you something, fellas. A motherfucker could cook you a healthy meal and they could pray negativity over that healthy food and that food could kill you. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. See, because the spirit overrules all. Energy overrules all. It overrules all. That's why you got some of the most healthy eating motherfuckers with the shittiest attitude. Shittiest attitude. Shittiest mentality. Because it's about the energy. You see? It's about the energy. Salute T Church. Appreciate you, bro. It's about the energy. So don't get fooled, fellas. That's why it's called soul food. Don't just get fooled by the good food. Where the soul at? Where the soul at? Where's that at? Where's the good intent at? This is what you need to be looking for. When you're looking for a woman of substance, a woman that got some soul in her, not a soulless woman. You see? A woman that's attached to something that's deep. See? That's why the food tastes good. That's what they mean by you're cooking with love. First, the motherfucker you're cooking for, you gotta love the person. If she cooking for you and she don't feel nothing for you, the food ain't worth shit no way. Whether she making you a turkey sandwich or whether she making you motherfucking asparagus, nigga, it's not gonna matter. Because where the soul at? It's why it's called fast food. There's no soul in that food. Those are motherfuckers cooking that food because they got a job to do and because they want to get paid and get home. This is why sometimes y'all eat fast food and get sick. Because it's the people that's cooking it. It's not just the food. It's the people that's cooking it. And their intentions when they're cooking your food. It be some motherfuckers back there just throwing your shit. You wondering why you done ate that food, that shit jumping all in your belly. why it's called soul food. Where the soul at? Where the love at? Where the care at? Where's that? That's what you need to be looking for, fellas, in a woman. Where's her compassion? What is she passionate about? A lot of times it don't have shit to do with a family. It don't have shit to do with none of that. And then you wonder why you're not getting what you want out of this woman. Because this woman is on a whole nother different trajectory. She's a fillet. Let her go. Y'all experience each other and interact for that time. Let her go. She's a fillet. It's nothing personal. It is what it is. I met you along the journey, fillet. Adios. I wish you the best. Fellas, it's nothing personal. If we keep saying we're logical, right, then we need to use our logic to control our emotions. We have to first stop saying we don't have any and use our logic to manage our emotions. Because as men, we're supposed to lead with our logic. In any situation, we're supposed to lead with logic. Not to shut off your emotions, but to lead with logic. But see, what happens with a lot of us black men is when we're in front of a fillet, shout out to Red Dragon in the building. Salute, family. Right? When we're in the presence of fast food, right? We do what? We turn off our logic. Because what? Fast food, a fillet, a Chick-fil-A make us feel good temporarily. It feeds our carnal nature as men. Men, we're carnal. That's who we are. That fillet. Ooh, that fillet look good. That thing golden brown and crispy. Ooh, look at that seasoning glistening off that boy. I want some of that. Carnal fillet. Temporary though. Fast food. Is that what you want your whole life? No, because it'll kill you. This is how you got all these niggas with baby mamas. These are fast food loving niggas. Look at these niggas with all these baby mamas. These niggas always in McDonald's. These niggas is always in a fast food line. These are fast food niggas. That's why I got all these baby mamas everywhere. Fast food nigga. All them women ain't never cooked for him. Because he never been to their house like that. He never sat down and talked to their parents. He don't know their siblings and shit. He don't know if Shorty keep her room clean. He never been in her house. Fast food, fillet ass nigga. All he saw was the couch. And then y'all be running around here expecting shit from women that you never even worked for, homie. You bugging. You a Chick-fil-A ass nigga. Stay in your place. Stop talking about cooperation and submission. You a Chick-fil-A ass nigga. White Castle ass nigga. That's what you are. What are you talking about? You don't deal with no women of substance. You don't deal with no women that with a little gravy. You don't know about no gravy, nigga. you don't know about no gravy. You probably know about sausage gravy that you got from Bojangles, nigga. You don't know about no real gravy that's made from scratch. Huh? You don't know nothing about that. You don't. You don't know about bread being made from scratch with good ingredients. You don't know nothing about that. Them type of women. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. Nah. Joshua Pate, salute. You don't know nothing about that. So, is she soul food or is she fast food? Which one is she? What you really like to eat? Huh? What you like to eat the most? You like a home cooked meal? You like a home cooked meal? Then she has to be a homebody. She got to be the type that like to be at home. You want home cooked meals from hoes? No, they want Chick-fil-A. They want Shake Shack. They want Chipotle. When they leave the club, they want the Waffle House and IHOP. Okay, nigga? They ain't leaving the club, coming home and cooking French toast in the morning and chopping up strawberries, bananas, and pineapples and making fruit salads. They're not doing that. Okay? They just left the club. They trying to get some fast so they can go fast to sleep. They trying to get that quickie. That's what they trying to get. So they can hurry they fast drunk ass to sleep. See, fellas? Y'all be expecting too much from the wrong people. Come on now. Come on now. We got to understand this, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. If y'all enjoyed today's show, don't forget, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell so you notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Daryl Richardson says, come on, there's some cooking. He said, I was one. Nah, well, ladies, you heard what my brother Daryl Richardson said? He was one of those cooking hoes, you know. So you hear him, ladies? He was one of them. You feel me? He was one of them hoes that came home from the club and fried bacon and shit. You sleep waiting for him to come home. He frying bacon, waking you up at 3:30 in the morning because the smoke detector going off. That was you, Daryl, burning up the goddamn bacon, waking your girl up. What the hell is that? You in there frying bacon and shit. You in there frying bacon. What's up, Raven? Good to see you. Peace to you. You in there got the goddamn smoke detector going off because you drunk and hungry. Talking about, I want some bacon, babe. I want some bacon. She like, take your ass to sleep. You about to set the house on fire. I'm almost finished. he one of those niggas, Sean Newsom. He one of those niggas. Frying a pack of bacon at 3:45 in the morning. Talking about he needs something to sop up this liquor because he been drinking gin all night. he one of those niggas. Bro said, I'm still partying. God damn. So you still frying bacon at 4 in the morning, huh, nigga? He's still frying bacon and eggs at 4 in the morning, ladies. So if you fuck with my boy, just know, he might come in and disarm your fight, your your smoke detector. He might take the batteries out. Because he damn sure gonna make that motherfucker go off. He gonna make that motherfucker go off. Darryl Richardson says 3 a.m. fat burgers. Oh, man. But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. If y'all enjoyed today's show, like I said, don't forget, get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. We will be back here tomorrow. Same time, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Don't forget, also get down in the description box. Click the link, follow the podcast, the Foundational Manhood Podcast. Shout out to my comrade, the Book of Ronan. Make sure y'all go follow our podcast. The links is down in the description box. Click that link, follow the podcast channel on YouTube. Also follow us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, anywhere that you find podcasts. You can find a Foundational Manhood Podcast as well. No doubt, Raven. I appreciate that. No doubt. Also, don't forget, we drop content every Wednesday on the podcast channel. That's audio. We drop our new audio episodes. That's on Spotify, Google Podcasts every Wednesday at 5 p.m. We also drop our visual every Sunday at 3 p.m. So stay tuned. Get over there, subscribe. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, y'all, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.